Well, howdy, 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 boys and girls and livestock. This is the TEX radio show coming to you from deep in the heart of San Antonio, Texas. Yes, sirree, Bob, we're from here. I'm Bill Green. Another great show lined up for you, can't you tell? Thank you very much. Thank you.
We're gonna end this thing like we started it, all right. Little
You betcha. Here's Aaron Watson.
Thumbing through the channels, and I saw a sight to see. On a so-called country singer, they're singing on MTV. Then I began to think, had she ever heard of Hank? Had she ever been to Texas, where Bob Wills is still the king, and he's still the king? From the Houston rodeo to any old dance hall, while the cowgirls and cowboys know how to have a ball, and every night they'll tip a toast to the Lone Star State, where the women are so fine and the music is so great. 'Cause I want a two-step to a real dance hall swinger. I don't wanna see no wannabe country weapon singer. But don't call it country unless you can prove it. Well, I want something with a swing to it, oh yeah. All together, boys. It's a Texas thing, y'all. So if you don't understand, just drop what you're doing and drive here as quick as you can. Not even stop in Oklahoma if it was up to me. 'Cause when it comes to country, there ain't none like Gary P. None. I want a two-step to a real dance hall swinger. I don't wanna see no wannabe country wisdom singer. Don't call it country unless you can prove it. Well, I want something with a swing to it. That hip-hop rap and pop and crappies for them squirrels in San Francisco. And Nashville's making music that sounds like a dadgum disco. Don't call it country unless you can prove it. But I want something with a swing to it. Yes, I said don't call it country unless you can prove it. But I want something with a swing to it. That's right. Give it up for the orphans of the Brazos Band. Make sure you drive home safe. You get up for church on Sunday morning. And tell all your friends about Aaron Watson and the orphans of the Brazos Band.
You're listening to the TEX radio show, the best in Texas country and red dirt music.
She didn't write a note or even send a goodbye text. She just flung her ring, packed up her things, threw them in the truck and left. When she rode out of Dallas, she didn't even tap the brakes. There's a million places she could be without leaving the state. A top tank and an empty heart can get you pretty far. There could be 1,000 miles of highway between her and where you are. Trying to find her any place on earth, you might have better chances. much Texas. Wild horses love to run when there's a lot of open space. You should have held on and enjoyed the ride, but instead you closed the gate. There's too many rivers, beaches, rodeos, and honky-tonks, and too many dance-hall cowboys that don't give her what she wants. A topped-off tank and an empty heart can get you pretty far. There could be 1,000 miles of highway between her and where you are. Trying to find her any place on earth, you might have better chances. You're too late, too little time, there's too much Texas. Come on! A top tank and an empty heart can get you pretty far. There could be 1,000 miles of highway between her and where you are. Trying to find her any place on earth, you might have better chances. Too late, too little time, there's too much Texas. You're too late, too little time, there's too much Texas. Too much Texas.
David Adam Burns, that's his latest single. I believe it's sitting at number 2 this week in the Texas charts. Go get 'em, David Adam. Now here's a group from San Antonio, Texas. They call themselves Kinfo. Rico and all the boys, along with little help from Terry McBride.
First time I saw her, she was dancing in a bar. A couple 2 steps later, she was dancing with my heart. She said, I'm not the kind that you can tame, I'm the kind you let go. Well, cowboy, you ought to know, wild horses, they gotta run, jump fences and have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause it's wild horses running wild tonight. Oh, tell them about it, Sarah.
I said, now don't worry, baby, this ain't my first rodeo. I can be a neon whiskey Romeo. I ain't gonna try and slow a fast one like you down. She said you couldn't anyhow, 'cause wild horses, they gotta run, jump fences, have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause this wild horse is running wild tonight.
That's a night I still can't forget.
I can still hear the last words she said
As she rode off into that sunset. Wild horses, they gotta run, jump fences and have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause it's wild horses.
Whoa, wild horses, they gotta run, jump fences, have a little fun. So baby, don't hold my reins too tight, 'cause this wild horses,
Oh, this wild horses,
oh, this wild horses,
running wild tonight.
Wild Horses, that's Kinfo. Now I'm going to feature an old buddy of mine from up there around Mineral Wells, Texas, I believe is where he makes his home these days. Tommy Alverson. And this is a Dean Dillon song. Dean had it on an album a few years back, but by golly, Tommy does a great job on it. Hold Up in Some Honky Tonk on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Sticks and stones break my bones. turn me back and blue. If you think you'll break my heart, honey, I got news for you. You say you're gonna let me go, but I'm as good as gone. You don't want me hanging around, honey, I ain't hanging on. I'll be holed up in some honky-tonk, holding someone new, getting tired with someone else the minute you turn blue. If you're giving up on all we had, I'll just give up too. I'll be holed up in some honky-tonk, holding someone new. Oh. Treat you right, I can't try no more. If you're walking out, I'm walking in through them swinging doors. Well, some night finds you all alone and in need of company. If you change your heart, change your mind, honey, you know where I'll be. I'll be holed up in some honky-tonk, holding someone new, getting tired with someone else the minute you turn blue. If you're giving up on all we have, I'll just give up too. I'll be holed up in some honky-tonk, holding someone new. Hold up in some honky-tonk, holding someone new. Yeah. Thank you.
Tommy Alverson. Hey, what's that hum in there? What is that? Hold up in some honky-tonk. Great songwriter Dean Dillon wrote that song, as I told you earlier. Hey, I got a question for you. For all of you that have electric cars, if your electric car runs out of power on the interstate, do you walk to a charging station and get a bucket of electricity? Oh, boy. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music coming right at you right after we pay a few bills, so stick around. We'll be right back.
Down and down. Rheingold Extra Dry Beer is the beer of great renown. Friendly, freshening Rheingold, always happily dry. The clean, clear taste you want in beer is in Rheingold Extra Dry. From Lexington to Madison and on both sides of Park, they ask for Rheingold Extra Dry before and after dark. From Coney to Connecticut on Flatbush Avenue, from Jersey scenes way out to Queens, they sing as millions do. My beer is Rheingold, the dry beer, friendly, freshening, and happily dry beer. Dry means clean and it's clear, dry means thirst-quenching beer. Join the millions who buy Rheingold beer extra dry.
You are tuned in to the CD-Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. From San Angelo, Texas, here's the State Line Band.
I slipped through those swinging doors like a thief in the night. My horns under my hat, I'd be hard to recognize. With a lie on my lips and snakeskin on my feet, I'm an old dance hall devil
double bourbon. I light up my big cigar. I look out across the halos. Now which one will it be? For an old dance hall devil like me.
'Cause when I'm on the loose, out on the tear, them honky-tonk angels, they ain't got a prayer. 'Cause when the devil gets to dancing, honky-tonking and romancing, he's a demon screaming, hell-raising machine. And all the cowboys at the bar, they can't stand the heat from an old dance hall devil like me. There's a brunette at the bar, peeling on a long neck label. A redhead slipped her number as I walk by her table. Over a cowboy's shoulder, a blonde just gave a wink to an old dance hall devil like me.
'Cause when I'm on the loose, out on the tear, them honky-tonk angels, they ain't got a prayer. 'Cause when the devil gets to dancing, honky-tonking and romancing, he's a demon screaming, hell-raising machine.
And all the cowboys at the bar, you know they can't stand the heat from an old dance hall devil like me.
Just an old dance hall devil, that's me.
You're listening to the best in Texas and Red Dirt music right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Well, it's 5 o'clock on the dock. I ain't working no overtime. I got the sun beating down with a farmer's tan. Feel like I ain't worth a dime. I've been taking after Merle, got the working man blues off of Sam. Just got his fix. I'm gonna take it on down to the watering hole. Lord,
Kendall Schaefer. That's his latest watering hole. Now here's a fella that his name's Kyle Rayner. How many of you remember the Kyle Rayner in the DC Comics way back when? This guy, he spells his name a little bit different, but this is Kyle Rayner's debut single, Barstools and Neon Lights.
Barstools and neon lights. Weekends here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Barstools and neon lights. Sunday I'll recover. Monday to work on time. Middle of the week is hell on me, 'cause I'm busy walking the line. My mind tells me I need some sleep from working overtime. It's Friday, boys, and there's one thing on my mind. Barstools and neon lights. The weekend's here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Barstools and neon lights. The sun's coming up in the morning, ready for another round. My truck is washed and gassed up, boys, I'm ready to paint the town. Like a prop pinned up in the chute, I'm ready to get out. Saturday night and we're gonna burn it down. Barstools and neon lights. Weekend's here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Barstools and neon lights. Oh, get away, Barstools and neon lights. The weekend's here, we're gonna do it up right. Rounds of beer, not thinking clear. Feelings you just can't hide. Barstools and neon lights. Barstools and neon lights. Barstools and neon lights.
Kyle Rayner. Got him a single moving up the Texas charts. Attaboy, Kyle. Good job. Now we're going to go up to Kerrville, Texas area. Robert Earl King. I'm going to town on the CD Tex radio show.
I wash my face, I comb my hair, I put a clean shirt on. It's too damn lonesome here since you've been gone. The birds and the bees are shaking the trees, talking politics. The fox and Anna hang around, lifting it up in their sticks, so I'm going to town. It's Saturday night, I'm over you now, no slowing me down, going to town. I fell asleep in my easy chair, I did not wake up until dawn. Looked out the window, saw no way, man, it's ain't where I belong. The cows in the corn took the boom out of horns and let it back into the barn. I'm telling myself I'm through missing you, got to get off of this farm, so I'm going to town. It's a Saturday night and John T. Floyd's got the store, I'm over now, let's slow down, going to town. Yeah. pickup truck, I'm going there tonight. I'm going to town. It's Saturday night. I'm over you now, no slowing it down. I'm going to town. I'm going to town. It's a Saturday night. I'm over you now, no slowing it down. I'm going to town.
Robert Earl Keen. You know, things are so wacky these days. I feel really bad for new parents that they have to be able to explain the birds and the bees and the bees and the bees and the birds and the birds and the birds that used to be bees and the bees that used to be birds and the birds that look like bees and plus bees that look like birds but still got a stinger. We'll be right back.
Are you ready, quartet? All right, let's go.
Drink to me, darling, not with thine eyes, but with Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. 'Cause if you toast me with Pabst Blue Ribbon, I'll know that your love's sincere.
The beer that is splendid is the beer that is blended from 33 fine brews. And if you serve me sparkling clear, perhaps your love, dear, I can't refuse.
You can serve it with cold cuts, it's sure to please. Serve it with a dab of tasty nifty cheese. Never smooth, refreshing, it has no flaws. And anywhere they have the beer will follow it because
I'd run a million laps for a bottle of Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Singing commercials are very beautiful and all, but they don't pack enough wallop, you know. Besides, what would become of me if I didn't have this to say? Yes, it's the blending of those 33 fine brews that gives Pabst Blue Ribbon always the same light, mellow taste, the same clear, appetizing color, the same real beer flavor from barrel to barrel, from bottle to bottle, from year to year. Remember, there's just one, and only one, blended Pabst Blue Ribbon.
33 fine brews blended into one great beer. 33 fine.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, with Ralph Edwards' permission, I'm going to play Truth or Consequences with the audience here in the studio. Would you like that, folks? Okay. All right, now, here is the question. How many empty Pabst Blue Ribbon bottles have you returned to your dealer during the past week? How many? All right. Even though you've told the truth, you'll have to pay the consequences. And that goes for everybody listening in. Tomorrow morning, right after breakfast, take a bushel basket or a paper bag, go out into your pantry and down into the cellar and out in the garage, and gather up every empty Pabst Blue Ribbon bottle you can find. Now, before sunset tomorrow night, you're to return all those bottles to your dealer. Aren't we devils, dear? Now, just because you've been a mighty good sport about this, friend, your dealer is going to reward you with a handsome sum of money, the amount of the deposit on those bottles. But better than that, the chances are he'll have more Pabst Blue Ribbon in stock when you ask for it in the future. For instead of sitting around and empty in people's houses, those bottles will be back at our big Pabst plants being filled with clear, mellow, sparkling Pabst Blue Ribbon. So, folks, please pitch in tomorrow, won't you? And return those empty bottles. Remember, the more bottles, the more blended, splendid Pabst Blue Ribbon.
You're tuned in to the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's Jared Birmingham, blowing and a-going.
Well, I'm a-going and a-blowing and a-heading down the road, and I'm trying to make a living rodeoing. I've been driving all night, neath the pale moonlight, waiting for the sun to start showing. I got too many miles and not enough time, but I'm gonna make it just the same. It's a mighty tough life, but I like it all right. You know I wouldn't have it any other way. I've been drinking that old black coffee till it tastes like turpentine, and I've heard every song on the Bill Man
gotta keep heading on down the road. Let's go. Checks start rolling in. Well, ain't life great on the interstate? Looking out for Smokey the Bear. Getting high on caffeine in Copenhagen, breathing that cool night air. Well, I'm a-going and I'm blowing and a-heading down the road, and I'm trying to make a living rodeoing. I've been driving all night, beating pale moonlight, waiting for the sun to start showing. I got too many miles and not enough time, but I'm gonna make it just the same. It's a mighty tough life, but I like it alright. You know I wouldn't have it any other way. It's a mighty tough life, but I like it alright. You know I wouldn't have it any other way.
You're listening to the CD Tex Radio Show, the best in Texas country and red dirt music.
Baby, I know you work real hard, 40 hours a week. You come home and clean the house. Don't know how you find the time for me. When I get that come on up, you know it drives me insane. I see that crazy side of you. You know just what to do. Love it when you roll that away. When you let your hair fall down and you put your cares aside, you come all unwound. Girl, I can't deny, I'm so glad you're mine. We go out on Friday nights, and you put on that little dress. It shows the way that God made you. It ain't fair, I must confess, because all the other guys were wishing they were in my place. You put on your little show, wink at them before we go. Love it when you roll that way. When you let your hair fall down and you put your cares aside, you come all unwound. Girl, I can't deny, I'm so glad you're mine. And when we turn out the lights, you tell me it's getting late. Just when I think that you're too tired, you find a way to light that fire. Love it when you roll that way. It's almost more than I can stand. I know I'm a lucky man. Love it when you roll that way.
Case Hardin, San Angelo boy. Got him a good record moving up the charts. Looks like he's got him top 10 when you roll that way. Now here's the latest from Casey Chestnut, offspring of Mark Chestnut. Even Texas couldn't hold her.
She loves panhandle sunsets, blue bonnets by the highway in the springtime. Corpus Christi beaches, walks along the seawall in the moonlight. So I never dreamed she'd leave it all behind. But tonight, Fort Worth's feeling colder. San Antonio's lonely like never before. Ain't no use looking over my shoulder, 'cause all the hole in Houston wouldn't keep me from losing her. Once she made up her mind, it was over. Even Texas couldn't hold her. In Beaumont, she always said the Lone Star was her first love. So this morning as I watched her rolling towards the state line in her pickup, I knew there was no chance for the two of us. So tonight, Fort Worth's feeling colder. San Antonio's lonely like never before. Ain't no use looking over my shoulder, 'cause all the hole in Houston wouldn't keep me from losing her. Well, she made up her mind, it was over. Even Texas couldn't hold her. From Laredo up to Lubbock, Lord knows how much she loved it. Till I know this town is really over. Even Texas couldn't hold her. Even Texas couldn't hold her.
Casey Chestnut. Now we're going to take you all the way back to about 1984 from RCA Records. Waylon Jennings and the band recorded and put this song out, and it was a big hit for him. Never Could Toe the Mark and Walk the Line. Hook 'em.
I've always loved the ladies. Ladies love the games. Seem the things they want the most, they always want to change. The only thing that changes is my mind. I never could toe the mark, and I never could walk the line. Some things don't come easy. Loving should be free. gladly give my heart to you, but the rest belongs to me. A hold on me would be a waste of time. I never could toe the mark, and I never could walk the line. No. Oh. What's left of me? And she's got her own space, I got mine. She don't toe the mark, and I don't walk the line. No. She's got her own space, I got mine. She don't toe the mark, and I don't walk the line. Yeah. Hang on.
Well, we got old Elwood P. Suggins on the phone. What you got there, Elwood?
Hey, Bill, it's Elwood P. Suggins out here in Balmorhea, Texas. I'll tell you one thing, buddy. You know, his brains were gasoline. Old Biden wouldn't run a Saints go-kart 2 laps around a Cheerio, I guarantee you.
You tell him, Elwood. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. Got a lot more great music coming right up. Stick around. We'll be right back.
They're saying it from border to border.
When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer. There's just one Schlitz, nothing else comes near. When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer.
From the first golden grain of barley to the last gentle kiss of the hops, this is the most carefully brewed beer in the world today. Joseph Schlitz Brewing Company, Milwaukee and other cities.
If you like it light with a big taste too, there's only one brew that will do. When you're out of Schlitz, you're out of beer. Real gusto in the great light beer. Schlitz.
You are tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. Here's that Aggie from Aggie Land. Hayden Haddock, wind it down.
It's been one hell of a crazy week. I need to blow off a little steam. I thought about chasing that little white ball round in the Texas heat, or even heading to the bay to go wet a line and wait for that ride to bend. But then I thought, why not just start out where Friday night always ends? We always wind up right here at this same watering hole, where all of my friends are cracking the same cold beers and the same old jokes. Pickup lines and BS flying, the band's still playing too loud. But this is where we always wind up when it's time to wind it down. My buddy Joe drives a backhoe, Bob's president at the bank. Hank rides bulls and we're all pretty sure Sonny's in the CIA. We talk about what we'd all do
If we hit the old Powerball, y'all, I'd disappear on an island somewhere. And after all the money was gone, I'd just wind up right here at this same watering hole, where all of my friends are cracking the same cold beers and the same old jokes. Pick up lines and BS flying, the band's still playing too loud. But this is where we always wind up when it's time to wind it down. Come on, boys, line them all up and let's drink them all down. Guess some things never change around here. We wind up right here at this same watering hole, where all of my friends are cracking the same cold beers and the same old jokes. A good old boy's Taj Mahal, there's fancier places around, but this is where we always wind up when it's time to wind it down. Yeah, I think it's time to wind it down. All the boats I've missed, all the hell I've caused, all the lips I've kissed, all the love I've lost. I got kicked around, I've been black and blue on my way to you. All the stars I've seen, all the songs I've sung, all the beers I've drank, all the damage done. I was just passing time, kinda just passing through on my way to you. Every curve, every ditch, every turn, every bridge I left behind me up in smoke, every fork in the road. It was all worth the while when I finally saw you smile. Every highway, every heartbreak, every mountain, every mile. I got the radio up, the sun is going down. I'll take a left at the bank, and I'll head straight through town. So baby, put on that dress, little sweet perfume, 'cause I'm on my way to you. Every turn, every bridge I left behind me up in smoke, every fork in the road. It was all worth the while when I finally saw you smile. Every highway, every heartbreak, every mountain, every mile. All the boats I've missed, all the hell I've caused, all the lips I've kissed, all the love I've lost. I thank God for that. I guess He always knew I was on my way to you. On my way to you. On my way to you.
Cody Johnson, On My Way to You. You know, he was just recently inducted into the Texas Cowboy Hall of Fame here just a few weeks ago. Yes, sir, Bob. Now, here's Rodney Crowell from an old hit. I played this about a month ago, and we're going to play it again. She's Crazy for Leaving, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Well, the bus pulled away in a roaring black cloud. Well, I stood in the road and, honey, I hollered right out loud. Hey, darling, I love you. Hey, bus driver, whoa, but you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. When the boys at the bus stop just said, man, let her go. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. So I punched out my truck on a telephone pole. All she never looked back, she just said, go, driver, go. Well, I know I could have called her, but I ran out of luck. She was long on the Lufkin by the time they cut me out of my truck. Well, she's crazy for leaving, I told her so. And the boys at the bus stop just said, man, let her go. But she's crazy for leaving, I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. Cuss that old East Texas road. I throwed rocks at my truck, which had busted my nose. You add insult to injury, and what do you get? You get a bus stop full of honkies that don't ever forget. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. And the bus depot lady just said, hon, let her go. She's crazy for leaving, I told her so. But you can't stop a woman when she's out of control. No, you can't stop a woman when she's out of control.
Rodney Crowell, what a great songwriter, performer, recording guitar player, does it all. Now we're going to go back a long, long way. This is Willie. We're going to go back to the early 60s. In his early days, In the Shelter of Your Arms, along with little Jimmy Day on that steel guitar, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Now I lay me down to sleep, and if I sleep, perhaps I'll dream, and if I dream, I'll be with you in the shelter of your arms. I pray that God will lengthen the night and grant me time before the light, for the light of day will take me from the shelter of your arms. And though I know it's just a dream that soon must end, the arms I feel I know are real, and I'm happy once again. And if I die while I'm asleep, I pray my dreams he'll let me keep and carry me through eternity in the shelter of your arms. And though I know it's just a dream that soon must end, the arms I feel I know are real, and I'm happy once again. And if I die while I'm asleep, I pray my dreams he'll let me keep and carry me through eternity in the shelter of your arms.
Willie, almost 89 years young next month. Hey, here's Elwood P. Suggins.
Hey, you know, out here in Balmaray, you know, if you go to the west, you got to go about 200 miles to El Paso. If you go to the east, you got to go about, about 125 miles to
spit it out.
Fort Stockton.
Spit it out.
And, you know, they want me to drive an electric car out here in Balmaray. I mean, come on. I'd rather watch Virginia May pedal a bicycle. Hey, she get more gas mileage than them electric cars.
We're going to have to see what Virginia May has to say about that, Elwood. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We're going to be right back with lots more great Texas country and red dirt music. So stick around. We're going to be right back after a few messages.
Okay, lunch is over. Now back to work. Hiya, Mr. Flintstone.
Greetings, Rocky, my boy. Pack of Winston's, please.
Oh, you like them Winston cigarettes, huh, Mr. Flintstone?
But of course, they really got something.
You bet your life. Folks who really enjoy smoking know it's what's up front that counts, and that's where Winston steps out ahead of the crowd with their exclusive filter blend. Choice golden tobaccos, specially selected and specially processed for filter smoking.
Hold it.
What you mean?
What are you pitching Winston's at me for? You know I never smoke nothing else.
Just practicing, Mr. Flintstone. Everybody knows that
Winston tastes good, like cigarette should.
Yeah.
See you soon, Rocky.
Yes, sirree, Bob. You made it to hour number 2 of the CD Tex Radio Show. Coming to you from deep in the heart of San Antonio, Texas. Yes, sirree. We're from here. I'm Bill Green. We're going to keep this thing running right out of chute number 1. We got our hill country buddy Gary P. Nunn. Corona con Lima. Beer and a little lime.
Corona con Lima. Corona with lime. Todo el tiempo. Get all of the time. Con mucho gusto. I'm having such a good time. Corona con Lima. Corona with lime. Corona con Lima. Corona con Lima. Corona with lime. Corona with lime. Todo el tiempo. Todo el tiempo. All of the time. All of the time. Con mucho gusto. Con mucho gusto. I'm having such a good time. Such a good time. Corona con Lima. Corona con Lima. Corona with lime. I got una chica Lima. Take one small lime. Córtalo bien. Slice it just right. Arriba la cerveza. Pour it over the beer and then you squeeze it real tight. Corona con Lima. Corona con Lima. Corona with lime. Corona with lime. Todo el tiempo. Todo el tiempo.
Córtalo bien, slice it just right. Hola arriba la cerveza. Put it over the beer and in ya squeeze it real tight. Corona con lima, Corona con lima, Corona with lime, Corona with lime. Todo el tiempo, all of the time, all of the time. Corona con lima, Corona con lima, Corona with lime, Corona with lime. Corona con lima, Corona con lima, Corona with lime.
The CD Tex Radio Show, made in Texas, USA.
Seeing you hiding in a corner booth, swaying under those smoke rings. It's crazy, ain't it, looking back all the way from where we're at. Glad I went and bought that drink, 'cause drinks turned into coffee at the Waffle House. And for the first time I thought about settling down. Missing never gonna fall, felt like a cannonball, faster than an eye could blink. 'Cause real love flows like a river running wild, always looks good on you, never goes out of style. When you find someone you swear's got a part of your soul and you can't let go, that's how you know. Still feels new to me, even after all this time. We can fight and we can fuss, ain't nobody giving up. I'm all yours and you're all mine. Oh, it's way past the wrinkles and the going gray. Never wanna sleep without you, not a single day. Even more than spiritual, baby, I could bet I've known you for like 1,000 lives. 'Cause real love flows like a river running wild, always looks good on you, never goes out of style. When you find someone you swear's got a part of your soul and you can't let go, that's how you know. Real love makes you supernatural, how it makes you go good crazy like you're out of your mind. When you find someone you swear's got a part of your soul and you can't let go, that's how you know. Oh, 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 that's how you know. Oh, 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 that's how you know. Real love flows like a river running wild, always looks good on you, never goes out of style. 'Cause real love flows like a river running wild, always looks good on you, never goes out of style. When you find someone you swear's got a part of your soul and you can't let go, that's how you know. Real love makes you supernatural, how it makes you go good crazy like you're out of your mind. And find someone you swear's got a part of your soul and you can't let go, that's how you know. Oh, 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 that's how you know. Oh, 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 that's how you know.
There's the latest from Will Carter. How You Know, climbing the Texas charts. And here is the latest from Tori Martin. Got her good song moving up, Lucky, on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Don't ever win, but I blew a 20 in Vegas. Some say it's a
Atta girl, Tori Martin. Now here's Hank Thompson and all his Brazos Valley Boys going all the way back to 1959. You'll remember this one.
Hey, Mr. Bartender, please don't be so slow. I got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, I'm gonna be feeling low. So please, please, bartender, I want a 6-pack to go. I've been drinking all day long, taking in the town. I've done spent my whole paycheck just a honky-tonkin' round. I don't have enough to pay my rent, I ain't gonna worry though. I got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. Hey, Mr. Bartender, please don't be so slow. I got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, I'm gonna be feeling low. So please, please, bartender, I want a 6-pack to go. I've been drinking all day long, taking in the town. I've done spent my whole paycheck just a honky-tonkin' round. Well, I don't have enough to pay my rent, I ain't gonna worry though. I got time for one more round and a 6-pack to go. 1 6-pack to go.
Oh yeah, Hank Thompson and all the Brazos Valley Boys. I tell you what, he had a slew of hits back in the 50s and the 60s. In fact, back in 1978, we did a show with him over at Llano, Texas at the Ramblin' Rose. How many of you remember the Ramblin' Rose? Okay, here I got something for you. So 19-year-olds shouldn't have to pay student debt because they don't understand the student loans they sign. But it's okay for 4-year-olds. They can change gender whenever they feel like it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, okay.
The Skelly Oil Company, you know, was the originator of tailor-made gasoline. And tonight, I'm going to tell you something I just found out about mittens. Yeah, that's right, mittens. You know, the 3 little kittens lost their mittens, those things. Well, now, what I found out about mittens is this. You see, we have different kinds of mittens for different parts of the country and for different kinds of weather. Way up in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin, they put on 2 pairs of woolen mittens and a pair of leather ones besides sometimes. Not quite so far north, around, Iowa and Illinois, for instance, a single pair of mittens will do if they're good and heavy. And further south, a pair of good fleece-lined gloves will keep the frost out of your fingertips. And way down south, of course, well, gloves are just something to dress up in or work with. And mittens, well, they hardly know what mittens are for. Well, now, and here's the point of the whole story. Think of this. Wouldn't it be silly if all these folks that wear all these different kinds of gloves and mittens, wouldn't it be silly if they all tried to use the same kind of gasoline in their cars? Why, of course it would. They need different kinds of gasoline just as much as they need different kinds of mittens. They need gasoline that's tailor-made to fit their weather. Isn't that right? So look, when you're out driving, watch for the big red, white, and blue sign that marks every Skelly service station, because that's where you can get Skelly tailor-made gasoline. You see, Skelly tailor-made gasoline is weather right because it's tailor-made to fit the weather in each part of the country where it's sold. It's weather right for your car wherever you buy it. So remember what I told you about mittens. Wear mittens that are made for your kind of weather and use gasoline that's weather right, too. That's Skelly tailor-made gasoline, good old Skelly Aeromax. Tell Dad to try a tank full tomorrow. Now, here's something your dad should hear about. Skelly gasoline is tailor-made for quick starting in your weather. It's weather right for your car. So it not only helps you start faster, it gives you faster pickup, too. If you want your car to pull out in front of traffic, if you want your family car to be the first to get away when it starts at a traffic light, you just ask Dad to try Skelly tailor-made gasoline. And once he tries it, he'll say it's a grand gasoline. And I'll bet he uses it from then on. And boy, oh boy, will you be proud of the way your family car starts and the way it steps out ahead of the rest on the road. Yes, sir. For fast starts and real pickup, tell Dad to try Skelly tailor-made Aeromax gasoline tonight.
This is the CD Tex Radio Show. Bill Green here with you. And here's the latest from Joe King. Got him a top 20 record, Drinking Doubles, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
That you thought I've been missing you. Losing my mind since you found somebody new. I'm living it up since you let me down. I'm not going crazy, I just went downtown. Now I'm drinking doubles, ain't got no trouble. I'm living for killing time and talking to the ladies with some brand new lines. I'm getting good at being bad, most fun that I'll ever have. Since you've been gone, I've been living the good life. I'm drinking doubles every single night. What did you really expect me to do? You're the one that opened the door, I just walked on through. So if you excuse me, I'm a busy man. I've got one on the way and one in my hand. 'Cause I'm drinking doubles, ain't got no troubles. I'm living for killing time, talking to the ladies with some brand new lines. I'm getting good at being bad, the most fun that I've ever had. Since you've been gone, I've been living the good life. I'm drinking doubles every single night. I'm drinking doubles every single night. I'm drinking doubles.
The CD Tex Radio Show. Texas. Yep, we're from here.
Johnny was born in the heartland, raised in a little farmhouse. He worked the land with his two hands, didn't wanna let his dad down. Taught to be
the one that we all believe in. And we all wanna be free. But a 30-year loan and overtime weeks keep us chasing that American dream. Annie's a real good mother, stays at home with the kids. With Johnny gone all day long, she's wondering if this is it. A month lasts longer than money. Johnny's coming apart at the seams. By the looks of it all, it's funny that we call this the American dream. It's the one that we all believe in, and we all wanna be free. But a 30-year loan and overtime weeks keep us chasing that American dream. We thank the ones who have sacrificed. It's the ultimate price they paid. But it's hard to enjoy that freedom when Uncle Sam's got you slaving away. It's what we all believe in, and we all wanna be free. But a 30-year loan and overtime weeks keep us chasing that American dream. Yeah, chasing that American dream. Oh, chasing that American dream. Chasing that American dream. Hey. Oh, yeah.
You know, I believe that's the debut single from Houston Bernard. What a good song there, Houston. Good job. Debut, moving up the charts, nice. Now here's my old buddy Jason Allen from up there around New Braunfels, Texas.
You better make up your mind, girl, what you're gonna do. You know what you're putting me through. Tugging at my heartstrings one at a time. If you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind. I don't mind you playing hard to get, but don't play around too long or else you might have some regrets. You better make up your mind, girl, what you're gonna do. You know what you're putting me through. Tugging at my heartstrings one at a time. If you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind. Lips so sweet, there's no way to resist. The way you're tempting me, I just can't take much more of this. What you've been looking for, right here wrapped up in my arms. So what are you waiting for? You better make up your mind, girl, what you're gonna do. You know what you're putting me through. Tugging at my heartstrings one at a time. If you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind. Oh, if you're gonna love me, girl, you better make up your mind.
Jason Allen. Attaboy, Jason. Speaking of Jasons, we're going to bring you another Jason. Jason Boland and all the stragglers. This goes back a few years. Here he is with Pearl Snaps. on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snapshires are two things that stay the same. So when the world starts spinning and your head hurts, there's a cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snapshire. Yeah, the shade tree mechanic is a dinosaur, and you can't cuss, you can't smoke, or spit on the floor, and don't hit on a woman, 'cause she might sue. You can't buy beer in this state past 2, but that cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts are two things that stay the same. So when the world starts spinning and your head hurts, there's a cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirt. Well, now Buddha is legal, but Jesus ain't. The saints are all sinners and the sinners are saints. That's not how you play, it's the final score. They don't show MASH on the tube anymore, but that cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts are two things that stay the same. So when the world starts spinning and your head hurts, there's a cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirt. Of a ring, and daddy doesn't smile when a mockingbird sings. The kids are in school, but they're all packing guns. The losers live forever and the good die young. But that cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts are two things that stay the same. So when the world starts spinning and your head hurts, there's a cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirt. Now the stars are all falling out of the sky. The doors are all locked and the bottle is dry. So pass me a chew and I'll sing you a song. If there's a problem with that, we can get it on. 'Cause that cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts are two things that stay the same. So when the world starts spinning and your head hurts, there's a cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts. Cheap bourbon, whiskey, and pearl snap shirts.
Hi, Virginia May.
Yeah, this is Virginia May.
Yeah.
I heard you a while ago talking to Elwood.
Yep.
And or actually, he was talking to you.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he said that I rode a bicycle and got good gas mileage.
He did.
That's crazy.
I know
That's crazy.
I know it. Hey, by the way, let me ask you something. Have you seen any of those electric car charging stations rolling around the country lately?
Oh, yeah. I'm very aware of it. I'm very aware
You
of
know,
it.
those stations they have a 350 kilowatt generator that uses 12 gallons of diesel per hour. Yeah. And it takes, about 12 gallons of diesel to fully charge one of those things at 3 hours. Or 5.6 miles per gallon.
That just goes to prove that you just can't fix stupid, hon.
That's right. Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We'll be right back.
According to a recent nationwide survey, more doctors smoke Camels than any other cigarette.
3 leading independent research organizations asked this question of 113,597 doctors. What cigarette do you smoke, doctor? The brand named most was Camel. Now, you probably enjoy rich, full flavor and cool mildness in a cigarette just as much as doctors do. And that's why, if you're not a Camel smoker now, try a Camel on your T-Zone. That's T for taste and T for throat. Your true proving ground for any cigarette. See if Camel's rich flavor of superbly blended choice tobaccos isn't extra delightful to your taste. See if Camel's cool mildness isn't in harmony with your throat. See if you, too, don't say, Camels suit my T-Zone to a T.
Yes, sir, Bob, you are tuned in to the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green, and here's the Derailers.
I'm a man, yes I am. Oh, I can get the job well done. Just throw me a little opportunity, and I'll prove it to you I'm the one. I'm a man, yes I am. So baby, give me a chance. You may not know it, but I know for sure that I wanna be your man. Well, you took me by surprise, like a lightning from above. But when I look into your eyes, I see the girl I love. I'm a man, yes I am, and baby, it's out of my hands. There can't be nothing but a full-time spot, baby, I'm your man now. I'm a man, yes I am. So baby, throw me a bone. Oh, I can work twice as hard as any man could, and I hate to see you work alone. I'm a man, yes I am. So baby, give me a chance. You may not know it, but I know for sure that I wanna be your man. Well, you took me by surprise, like a lightning from above. When I look into your eyes, I see the girl I love. I'm your man, yes I am, and baby, it's out of my hands. There can't be nothing but a full-time spot, baby, I'm your man. No, no, there can't be nothing but a full-time spot, baby, I'm your man.
You're listening to the best Texas, country, and red dirt music today on the CD Tex Radio Show.
Knew it by the knock, knocking on my door. It would be you, knew you were looking for a soft place, and you'd say, I can't take it anymore, can we make up? Much as I would love it, we should cut it clean. Quit while we're ahead, don't even try to think that getting together is gonna make it better. Cause we both know that it never does, it never does. Let me remember you dancing underneath the moon, back when we were laughing and flying, back before the crashing and crying. I only wanna hold on to the very best of you. Don't wanna ruin all the memories that we made, baby. So let me remember you, so I don't have to forget about, so I don't have to forget about. I don't want to have to forget about us, about us. We could fall for falling back in these sheets, but it'll only make the morning curve twice as deep. So baby, let me move on, let me hold on to days gone by. Could you try to let me remember you dancing underneath the moon, back when we were laughing and flying, back before the crashing and crying. I only wanna hold on to the very best of you. Don't wanna ruin all the memories that we made, underneath the moon. Back when we were laughing and flying, back before the crashing and crying. I only wanna hold on to the very best of you. Don't wanna ruin all the memories that we made, baby. So let me remember you, so I don't have to forget about, so I don't have to forget about. I don't want have to forget about us. Let me remember you, so I don't have to forget about, so I don't have to forget about. I don't want have to forget about us. Let me remember you.
There's the latest from Caitlin Kohler. And by golly, she's got her top 5 single, it looks like, in the Texas charts. Good job, Caitlin. Send that out to my old buddy Ed Spacek working that thing. Good job, Ed. Got you a good act there. Now, from a few years back, here's the late, great Jerry Jeff Walker. Love this song. Pass It On the CD Tex Radio Show.
Snow is on the cottonwood, winter's in the air. The roads are ice, but the fire is nice. Won't you kick you up a chair? You've been down one too many roads to ever realize. You had a friend in Jesus, friend, now the devil is in your eyes. She don't know me nothing but to be kind to yourself. Find good fortune, pass it on to someone else. Oh, pass it on. Oh, yeah. Railroad ties and Barlow knives, hell is simple to the core. They cut the ice and shine the light that I've been looking for. And if they dance upon my grave when I'm dead and gone, well, I'll be damn hurdy-gurdy, man. Won't you play me one more song? 'Cause you don't know me nothing but to be kind to yourself. If you find good fortune, pass it on to someone else. Won't you pass it on? On my grave when I'm dead and gone, well, I'll be damn hurdy-gurdy, man. Won't you play me one more song? 'Cause you don't know me nothing but to be kind to yourself. If you find good fortune, pass it on to someone else. Pass it on. Oh yeah, now come on, come on, won't you come on, pass it on.
I believe that's old Bob Livingston in there singing with him and playing bass on that record. We're going to play some more Bob Livingston music on the next show, I think. How's that? That's Jerry Jeff Walker. Now I'm going to feature a young lady from over there around College Station, Texas, where she makes her home. Cowgirl. Rides those barrels, too. Morgan Ashley. Girl FYI. Her latest single climbing the charts.
One thing in common, a boy who's got a problem. I'm stuck between telling you, leaving it alone, but if I were you, I'd wanna know
Atta girl, Morgan. Good job. Girl, FYI, Morgan Ashley. Hey, I saw in the news the other day, and don't even ask me if this is true or not, but I've just got to say, I saw it in, it's online somewhere, where a motorcyclist who identified as a bicyclist sets a cycling world record. Now, tell me, isn't that just kind of fit right in with what's going on? Hey, don't y'all go anywhere. We still got a lot more great Texas country and red dirt music coming to you after we pay a few bills and get a few words from our sponsors in. We'll be right back.
You got that bloated, gaseous feeling? Let me tell you how to get rid of it. Number 1, don't eat grapes. Number 2, get you a jar of black draft laxative. You get it at your drugstore, and that'll take care of your bloated, gaseous feeling. Lickety-split. You'll produce a bowel movement anywhere from 6 to 12 hours, and that's with Black Draft Laxative Syrup. Get it today.
Yes, sir, Bob. You are tuned into the CD Tex Radio Show. I'm Bill Green. And from about 6 or 7 years ago, here's Billy Mata and all the Texas tradition. It's an old Bob Wills number.
Why don't you stay a little longer?
Yes, sir, Bob. Stay a little longer. Take it there, Billy Bob.
Play that fiddle, Richard. You ought to see my blue-eyed Sally. She lays away down on Shinbone Alley. They're never on the gate, never on the door. The next house over is a grocery store. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Oh, now, here comes that Floyd fella. Well, you can't go home if you're going by the mill, 'cause the bridge washed out at the bottom of the hill. Big creek's up and the big creek's level. Plow my corn with a double shovel. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Oh, that's that Roger fella. Sitting in the window singing to my love. Slop bucket fell from the window up above. Mule and a grasshopper eating ice cream. Mule got sick and they laid him on a beam. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Oh, talk to me, Richard. Yeah. Grab your gal and pat her on the head. She don't like biscuits, feed her cornbread. Girls on the big creek about have grown. Jump on a man like a dog on a bone. Stay all night, stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer. Dance all night, dance a little longer. Pull off your coat, throw it in the corner. Don't see why you don't stay a little longer.
Billy Mata and all the Texas tradition, and he is a feature on the History of Western Swing documentary that will be coming out soon. Now here's the Bark Crow Band.
Well, I got my quarters for the jukebox, and your memories on my mind. Ain't no doubt that a fire's all out, 'cause I'm the only one to sit here crying. Barmaid, won't you set me up with a round before you walk by? Let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Well, this time she really did it, but like 100 times before. Never thought that her words were true. I heard the slamming of our door. So I intend to sit right here, at least till I can't think. It's a lot better than sitting at home while I'm slowly going insane. 'Cause I got my quarters for the jukebox and your memories on my mind. There ain't no doubt that the fire's all out, 'cause I'm the only one that's sitting here crying. So barmaid, please set me up with a round before you walk by. Let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. Well, I guess she went and did it. Well, she pulled that plug on me. So I intend to knock 'em back at least till I can't see. So bartender, don't forget about me when you walk by. And don't you pay attention to these teardrops in my eyes. 'Cause I got my quarters for the jukebox and your memories on my mind. There ain't no doubt that a fire's all out, 'cause I'm the only one that's sitting here crying. Barmaid, please set me up with a round before you walk by. Let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I could cry. I said, let me hear that jukebox play, and I'm so lonesome I'm going out of my mind. Yeah, 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 yeah.
The Bart Crow Band, that goes back some time back. Let me see, what album was that on? I believe it was on Finally. That was back in 2007. That was it. Attaboy, Bart. Now here's the latest from Frank Ray, South Texas boy. It's not exactly Bob Wills, but boy, it's a good song. Country Look Good on You, right here on the CD Tex Radio Show.
You look good in them lights, you look good in them heels, you look good in that dress you got dressed up in to kill. You look good sipping that wine behind that velvet robe, but damn, I love to see you on an old back road. High that country look good on you, tearing up an old two-lane or two, stars shooting across them baby blues. High that country look good on you, talking county line in the middle of nowhere, talking out of town, letting down your wild hair. If I get to loving on you like I want to, high that country look good on you. I bet country look good on you. Talking blanket in the bed underneath them pines. Once we get out there, girl, we gon' stay out there all night. Full moon shining on you, night sky so clear. Get you where I want you, 'cause it ain't in here. I bet country look good on you, tearing up an old two-lane or two, stars shooting across them baby blues. I bet country look good on you, talking county line in the middle of nowhere, talking out of town, letting down your wild hair. If I get to loving on you like I want to, I bet country look good on you. Sure do. I bet country look good on you. I let you steal my heart, dancing on that dirt, wrap you in my arms, let you wake up in my shirt. I bet country look good on you, tearing up an old two-lane or two, stars
Yep, it sure would. Okay, that brings us up to our inspirational song of the show, and we're going to feature our Houston boy, Lyle Lovett. I'm going to the place.
Praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah. I'm going to the place our Father has made, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah. I'm going to the place our Father has made. When I was a little baby, sitting on my mama's knee, she told me, son, if you cast your eyes up to heaven, heaven is what you see. And she sang, praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah. I'm going to the place our Father has made. Dark valley on that road of misery, I just keep my eyes on heaven. Heaven is where I'll be. Praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah, sing praise the Lord, sing hallelujah. I'm going to the place our Father has made.
That's going to wrap today's show up. We hope you've enjoyed it half as much as we did bringing it to you. Until next time, keep it tuned right here. I'm Bill Green saying adios, boys and girls and livestock.